Dear President Trump, we want to thank you for all your hard work that you've done since January, but we also have a message for you as American voters. American voters, especially Iranian Americans and Jewish Americans, voted for you in large numbers because we believe that you would restore peace and sanity and stability to the Middle East by weakening the Iranian regime through maximum pressure and requiring it to dismantle its nuclear and ballistic program in its entirety. Now we find the administration negotiating and using a very soft approach with the regime. There is no negotiation with a regime which has terrorism in its DNA and that thrives on violence and exporting violence to the rest of the world and hates America, hates Israel, and brings war to every corner of the world. We ask that you stop negotiating with the regime and do everything you can to support the Iranian people. Please work with Congress on H.R. 2614, the Maximum Support Act, to help the Iranian people and cease all negotiations with this regime. It is a fruitless road. This is the moral, urgent crisis of our time, and we urge you to stop negotiating with this regime, and thank you very much for all your efforts.
Hello, Mr. President Trump. As an Iranian American citizen, I kindly request you, please don't go through any negotiations or deal with the Islamic Republic regime in Iran. The nature of this regime is based on lie and corruption. They are not reformable. All based on lie. Time has arrived. People inside Iran are true agents of change, but they need maximum support, and also they need maximum pressure on the Islamic Republic regime, and then they can do the rest. Make assure you Iran won't be Iraq or Afghanistan. Also, we have our transitional leader government, Prince Reza Pahlavi. The man has been fighting for 45 years to get the people of Iran to free, fair election date. Time has arrived. Let's support Iranian people inside Iran because they are true agents of change. Iran and USA will be great allies again as they were before 1979, and free Iran brings peace and stability to the region. Thank you so much, and God bless America.
Dear President Trump, please do not make a deal with the Islamic regime in Iran. You're a master deal maker, but they're masters at deal breaking and backstabbing. They're only trying to buy more time to spread global jihad. We cannot fall for this. Iranians only trust one person, and that is our legitimate king in exile, Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi. Please make your deals with him and him only.
Dear President Trump, I hope you're doing well. I'm talking to you from a place of deep concern for our country's future and safety. I want to respectfully urge you to be extremely cautious about making any deals with the Islamic Republic of Iran. This regime has shown time and time again that is not interested in peace. Not only do they openly chant death to America, but they also brutally suppress and kill their own people, men, women, and even children, just for speaking out or wanting basic freedoms. A government that treats its own citizens like that can't be trusted to honor peace with others. I know that diplomacy can sometimes be necessary, but in this case, I believe any deal would only empower a regime that stands against everything we believe in. I truly hope you'll continue to stand strong against them and put the safety and values of the American people first. Thank you for your leadership and commitment to our country.
Dear President Trump, I have a message for you. Iranian Americans voted for you in large numbers, believing that you will bring back peace and stability to the Middle East. Please do not negotiate with Khamenei. I urge you to support the people of Iran along with our legitimate king in exile, Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi. I only trust him. Free Iran.
Hello, President Trump. I voted for you as an Iranian American, not just because of the economy and every other issue that was happening in the United States, but because of the day when I saw they took down the American flag by some extremist protesters in this country, and they replaced it with a flag that doesn't belong to the United States. That was the day that reminded me of 1979, when my homeland Iran was taken away from us by some extremist groups that until this day, unfortunately, they have been ruling over our country. We know that regime change is not your job and it is ours, but we need help. And the first thing, the request that you're asking you to kindly to do is to stop negotiating with this regime, as you correctly call it, the rough regime. Because anytime you sit at the table with them, anytime you send a representative to them, it is as if you're giving them empowerment, and they feel empowered that the greatest country of the earth, the United States, is sitting at the table, and they know very well that they're just buying time and they want to waste your time. You know that very well, that they are just buying time to do whatever they're planning to do very soon. But we're also asking you to have maximum support for the people. Give Iranian people some space and some chance, because very soon, because of the poor economy and numerous issues, political suppression, social oppression, very soon they are going to have some movement inside Iran. So if you are going to stop negotiating with them, you don't have to just give up on this, on the people of Iran, and leave regime alone. You can still have maximum pressure on every single apparatus of the regime, stop their lobby inside the United States, and put maximum pressure on every single apparatus and personnel of the regime that they are inside, and they are doing crimes in the region and within their own country to make sure this regime doesn't get a chance to get away easily. But going to having a seat at the table with them is not the right path right now. We have been on this path before, and it's not going to resolve anything. Please stop negotiating. We have a transitional leader. It is Prince Reza Pahlavi. We are not worried about an overfall of the regime. We have educated people inside the United States and inside Iran and all over the Europe, doctors, lawyers, engineers, teachers, that they can take over the country and run it much better for a day that hopefully us and the United States can have free trade, we can have free relation politically, economically, but it's not going to happen with this rough regime on the planet, as you correctly call it. Please stop sitting at the table with them and giving them any concession. Thank you.